Hey everyone, so today I'm doing a two-part video. The first one is about a little thing that happened on the Butterfly app. For those of you who don't know, the Butterfly app is a lesbian exclusive dating app that a lot of Hong Kong people are using. And once this video is over, you'll know there's a second part explaining a bit more about the situation. Just a little bit of warning here, some trans or LGBT people might find little details from the story a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm just letting you know there's definitely some form of transphobia, sexistness involved in this story, but it does have a happy ending, so take that as you will, I've warned you. So as I said, the Butterfly app is a place for lesbians to make friends, get dates, whatever. It's not just like Tinder where you match with other people or search for other people. There are also some other functions such as a forum posting function, a chat system, a story system much like Facebook or Instagram. So one day I'm looking on the app and I see someone post in the forum that they have hosted a WhatsApp chat group that welcomes everyone. Now this is very important. It says welcomes everyone. So you're in a lesbian group, a lesbian app, and so while you're in a lesbian app, obviously this means everyone is welcome in the app. Now when you're in a lesbian app and when it says everyone's welcome, that means that every woman, every type of woman would be welcome in this chat group, including trans women, because trans woman is listed under different options when you register for this dating app. So I left a comment in the forum post below saying, what about trans? Do you accept it? I didn't get a reply for a while, so like, hey, you know what, the link's right here, it's open. I'm just gonna go in and say hi. So once you enter this WhatsApp group, someone will message you, hey, welcome to the group. Can you answer some questions, please? And the questions include, name or pronoun, or age, hobbies, etc, etc, etc. And being me, I'm always very honest about my gender, especially if it's from like a dating app or a friend making app. I want to make sure that I'm honest to people and say, okay, so I'm Stef, I'm 32, I'm a trans woman, etc, etc. And this is where the problems start. A few people in the group said, why did a man come in this group? Is that a guy? Why is there a boy here? And then I just replied, don't call me a boy, I've been on hormones for 20 months now, I've transitioned, as it were. Whatever stage you might think the transition I'm in, I put the effort in, I've done it, right? So the host of the group messaged me privately and asked me to leave, saying other people are uncomfortable, and she changed the name of the group. It's like something like eat, drink, whatever group, friend making group. She added brackets women only, thus also agreeing with these people that I am not a woman. There is a term called cisgender or cis woman. Even in Chinese, there you got trans women and cis women. But the fact that she didn't even put cis woman in the title means that she agrees that all trans women are, well, A, not women, and B, probably agrees with the other people in calling me a boy. Now for me, honestly, yeah, sure, I was a little bit annoyed, but I'm fine. I've been on YouTube since I was 10 or 12 years old. I face a lot of comments like these, hateful comments, hurtful comments, whatever. But I felt that it was very important that I would post this and make my voice heard. Not because I was upset for myself, but more because, look, something here is happening, I don't think it's right, I gotta voice my opinion. So I made a post on the Butterfly app. I detailed some things about how, trans women aren't men, you shouldn't be calling us men. And that she didn't make the post clear. She said everyone was welcome, but clearly it wasn't. And then my post actually gained a lot of traction, gained a lot of thumbs up, a lot of comments in support. Obviously there were still a few comments of it, but that's the case with the internet. And the Butterfly app admin even shared my forum post on a little thing called editorial that shows up on the homepage of the app, which I thought was pretty amazing. And some people also went back to that woman's post. Now I didn't show the username in my post, but I did show the title of the post itself, and people also made some comments there. And there were a few angry comments, but most of the comments were pretty civilized and got straight to the main point, which I appreciate a lot. And for me, I guess a lot of people in the app just needed someone to voice it first, and then they can feel more comfortable in joining in, because as it turns out, there are a lot of lesbians on this app that weren't just transphobic or had fear and hate towards trans women, but apparently towards other cis women too, just because they were tomboys, just because their hair was cut too short. They got pushed out and alienated because they weren't up to standard. And one of the comments I saw, which I found pretty interesting, and 50-50 agree, is that if you're purely a friend-making WhatsApp chat group, or you never intend to meet people even, that, just to chat, why does it matter what genitals you have? Why does it matter what gender you are? Even if it's from a lesbian app, if you have no intention of meeting the person, or you just want to chat with them or just make friends, it really doesn't matter what gender you are, right? So the comment was like, is this a one-night stand chat group? Like, that's why you're so scared of these people? That's why you don't want men? That's why you don't want trans women? Or you want someone that's particularly pretty because you're just there for one-night stands? That's the purpose of the chat group. So people are like, why don't you make it clear that you don't welcome certain people and make it clear this is just a horny chat group? And I found that comment pretty funny. So because my forum post was also shared on the editorial, the homepage of the app, a volunteer from a local group from Pride Lab HK also saw the post and then shared it with their admins, and then their admins shared this story on their Instagram, which also gained some traction, and they also asked some of the other Instagram users to, feedback, some questions and stuff. And yeah, for over the past 5 years, 10 years, a lot of other trans women also shared their own sentiments of being verbally abused on the app, being pushed away and isolated. And apparently this is something that's been going on for quite a while in Hong Kong. After that, there was a little bit of back and forth between the Butterfly app and the Pride Lab HK group, and I was there just talking to them because I was in the middle of it, because it's my post. And I am very happy. I'm very happy that the Butterfly app admins messaged me in the app saying, trying to understand a few things a bit more, even to the point of saying, hey, we already have MTF as a selection for your gender. Is that not good? Do people not use it? And I just said, I don't mind personally, but I know a lot of people prefer trans woman or transgender over MTF because MTF has the word male in it. And okay, so they're trying, they're reaching out, they share my posts out there. They're clearly allowing my voice to be heard, and they're clearly seeing that that's important. And if you're watching this, or you're from the Butterfly app, I am very thankful. I also told that to Pride Lab HK, and they're also very happy with this sentiment, because seeing people trying to make progress in this community, especially people in charge of an app, a lot of users, it's very comforting. And to be honest, before this and after this thing, they're still sharing my posts a lot. Whenever I share my YouTube videos, information about transgender and all of that, they always share it on their editorials too, so I'm very thankful for that. So after all of this, obviously there's no reason. I don't want anyone to badmouth Butterfly app or attack them. They are trying themselves. As for these other people, I don't agree that some people said they should be banned and silent. I don't think so. I think they shouldn't be silent, because we want to hear what they're thinking. We want to hear what they're saying. Then we can tell them, hey, maybe don't think like that. Maybe don't say like that, By doing what they do, they're exposing themselves for us to see, for everyone to see what kind of people they are. And whether you agree with them or not, it's a good thing that we can see it. So that's a little thing that happened on Butterfly app, and out of all of it, I was a little bit upset, but I'm totally fine. But people heard my voice, I heard other people's voices. Other people felt it was good or comfortable to come out and say their grievances with people like these. I got a lot of support, I got some new subscribers, some new followers, and yay for me. So here are my problems with the group itself. Number one, they said everyone was welcome but clearly didn't mean it. I don't like liars, I don't like hypocrites. If you say everyone, you have to mean it. If you don't like someone, why are you hiding it? Maybe because you know it's wrong in the first place, so why are you still doing it? If you think it's the right thing to push trans people away, or push people who don't are not up to your standards away, why do you come open about it? You clearly know that people don't like it. People don't accept this as a correct action. Number 2, if it's just a friend-making group, a chat group that's online, you don't even need to meet physically, why do the genitals matter? Like, do you want to see my ID? Do you want to see what's inside my pants? Do you go down the street and you meet someone in the bar? It's like, hey, my name is Steph. Do you have a penis? Like, hey, my name is Steph. Do you have a vagina? Number 3, they posted the WhatsApp chat group there. It is an open link. Anyone can click on it as long as that link is still visible. I could share this out here and everyone seeing this video could click on it. It doesn't even have to be on the Butterfly app. Anyone on this planet can click that link and go in that chat group. So if you're in charge of this chat group, what would you prefer? Would you prefer someone like me who's like, hey, I'm honest, I'm a trans woman and this is what I am? Or would you prefer people clicking on it and then lying to you? There could be a guy, there could be a woman, there could be anything. It could be an alien and they can say whatever they want and lie to you. What would be better? If you genuinely fear for your safety and your life, what's better? And how can you tell someone's being honest or lying or not? You can't. Number 4 is, why are you so scared of trans women? Let's be honest here, in this world, a man could be good or bad, a woman could be good or bad, trans woman could be good or bad, trans man could be good or bad. Any single human being has the ability to do good and bad things, including myself. I made plenty of mistakes in my past. But why so scared of trans women? You think I'll come in and rape you? Let's be fair, a woman can rape another woman too, or sexually abuse them. What difference does it make? Like, in your little head of yours, what specifically about trans women or men that you fear? Because women can just be as nasty as men. So the bottom line is, gender doesn't make us good or bad. Gender is just gender. It's what we're born with on our bodies, it's what we're doing, how we're presenting ourselves. What matters is how we treat others, and that's the most important thing. So people like these lesbians who push against trans women, they have a name and they're called TERFs. And let's be honest here, the LGBT circle is small enough. We are always pushing an uphill battle and it's tough enough already. So when you have people like these who are inside this small circle and causing trouble and fighting other people in the small circle, how can we get anywhere? Why do you want to pull the LGBT community apart? Why do you want to push us down? And another thing is, when people from the outside see you doing that to other people, they can just use that and say, why should I give you anything? When you're pushing other people down, why should I respect you? You want same-sex marriage? Okay, well, why should I give it to you when you're doing this to other people in your LGBT community? I thought you're all in the same community. If you want other people to listen to you, listen to the things you want, you must also be willing to give to other people. If you want people to respect you, you must respect other people as well. You must put yourself in such a position where people cannot point at you and say, well, you're just a hypocrite. Well, you're just this and that. So after everything that's happened, honestly, I think if you're a trans woman and you're looking for a lesbian dating app because, you're a trans woman who likes women and other trans women, I do think Butterfly is an okay app to install and join. There is a very long process of making sure that they're not scammers and spam on the accounts, because you got to go through some kind of process that does take some time and scammers won't do it. So at least you know the people on there are, well, supposed to be the people that they are. There are more and more trans women joining the app, and the admins of the app do support us, and a lot of other cis women support us too. Sure, there are a few bad eggs there, but I think the overall experience has been relatively pleasant. I want to thank everyone on the app and outside the app who have left supportive comments and thumbs up and being new subscribers and all of that. I am very thankful for all of you. I wasn't there to start a war, and I'm so glad that everyone saw that they saw that I wasn't attacking individuals, I wasn't just fighting back and shouting for no good reason. I was just making my voice heard, and I appreciate everyone who saw that. I appreciate everyone who heard me, and I appreciate everyone who sees me. Finally, I don't blame or judge anyone for being ignorant, as long as you're willing to learn new things, as long as you're willing to listen. I believe that I'll be learning many new things until the day I die. I'm willing to accept that I will continue to make mistakes in the future, like all of us will. So when I studied in secondary school, I was living in a boarding house. There I met people from Italy, Germany, around the UK, Nigeria, Japan, and a few other places. And it was very interesting to learn their perspectives on the world, their cultures, their ideologies, and to find out how different or same they are compared to my experiences growing up. It was all very interesting. Once again, thank you for watching this video. In the next part, in the follow-up video, I'll go through, if you are new here, if you don't understand what a trans woman is, I have a follow-up video here explaining why trans women aren't men, and I hope you stay subscribed and check out that video next week. Once again, thanks for watching, subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.